Gamers. Please refresh if necessary. We are back. We are so back, as they say. I bet we could even run this game at high. Awesome stream preview on Discord. What's the stream preview? Oh, fuck. I can't click out. It's not borderless window. Oh, stream preview is just... it's just pot friend. I wanted to click on stats. Hold on. Yes! It's Alan Wake time. Alright, I wanted to get the stream stats up. There we go. Okay. Welcome everyone. We have finished one half of Quantum Break, and now we are taking a break from Quantum Break, and we are going to play Alan Wake. This is a game you may have heard of. It, isn't a yeah, we're taking a Quantum Break, yes. It isn't Remedy's most popular series. It might be now, to be honest. Because the last Max Payne they made, Max Payne 3, was apparently not very good. So Alan Wake might be their most popular franchise now. Plus, that Max Payne 3 was a while ago. But anyways, here we are. Alan Wake. I'm gonna turn the settings down to medium. Screw it. I'm a wimp. Let's check the brightness. We want this to be moody, not visible, easily visible, barely visible. Looks pretty good. Just got Alan Wake Fortnite skin. It looks so bad, but I must rep him. No! I like the Alan Fortnite skin. It looks great. I love that skin. Graphics controls. We're going to be using keyboard, at least for now. Graphics. Audio. We'll try that. I have effects volume down. I'm sure we can just edit that on the fly. I don't know if this version comes with the special episodes once you finish. I guess we'll see. This game technically has DLC. This is back when DLC was like a newer thing, 2010. I remember that BioShock had DLC, and that was 2008, and I think that was a new thing as well. So this is back when it was kind of a newer concept. But this game has 2 DLC stories. He's woke. Alan woke. This game is fun. Ronnie, you woke? I'm about to become woke. I played the remake last time I played this, so.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Some of you may have seen Cassie play a good chunk of this.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
Yeah, it's Cassie.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late. desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Nice going, Al.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
All right, so some Wake fun facts for you before we start. This man right here is based off a Finnish actor. I would butcher his name, but he provides the facial looks and I believe mocap for Alan. And he is voiced by Matthew Peretta, which continues throughout the rest of the series, which is very funny in the live action scenes in 2, especially when, yes, thank you, Ilkka Viili. When you see this it's obvious overdub. It's so funny. Oh yeah, no, he's very handsome. Very handsome man. All right, look up at the light. Reverse your controls for looking up and down? No. You can change camera settings in the menu options. Okay, let me sit up here. I'm not gonna spoil anything, by the way. We're just gonna experience it as we go.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Already the dialogue is a little quiet, but I cannot turn that up because the speech is already at max. And I'm sure the game is already at max. So that's the best I can do.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
Ookie.
You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama?
Best viewers.
You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're
Oh, Nox. Sangled. Oh, and Britt. Sangled pointed something out on last night's stream, or somebody pointed something out to Sangled, I should say, in their chat, is that we should just ban the phrase free viewers. We didn't think of that for 9 years. No, I can. I'm just saying, I can't believe none of us thought of that. It's very funny. But what if I want to say free viewers? Oh, well, that's a shame. Alright, come on, Alan.
You missed your deadline! Damn. You can't stop me!
Well done. Yeah, so I forgot to mention that to you, Juno, but last night somebody started the hype train on saying stream, and I was like, alright, I'm gonna gift a free sub, and it gifted it to you, specifically. I didn't even type in your name, it just gave it to you. And I was like, oh, I literally said in chat, I said, oh, Juno.
Hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
It was very coincidental. Want to become both of them?
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Junie. Junie. Ah, Junie. Oh yeah, both of them is famous. Okay, Alan has an invisible sprint meter, by the way, which is one of my gripes with this game.
This way, this way!
I'm coming.
Hurry!
Alan keeps leaning to the left.
Mr. Wake, it's me. Clay Stewart, remember?
No.
Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose!
Who are you? What's the scare? Loud. Loud.
Oh no!
Cinematic loud. Cinematic loud. Alan Woke is leaning to the left.
Stop!
Stop!
No!
You violated the law.
No! No! No!
Rip to that guy. I have no idea who he even was. Some rando.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Highball.
Die, 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 die,
No.
die.
Tom the Poet.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Help me, Tom! Tom, help me! Tom.
Follow the light.
Tom the Poet. The Tom the Poet door.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh. I did.
You must go into the light.
I did, Tom! Or whoever you are. Oh, okay. I thought it was completely healed.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
Oh, by the way, if you try to understand what happens in this game or what's happening in this game, your brain will explode.
The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will.
Just warning you.
There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now.
Aye.
The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Real.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
There we go. Hold on. I have battery. There we go.
You did it.
You did
Now
it.
the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back.
That is all. Goodbye. That's cool. Who the fuck were you?
A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I've not played Little Nightmares, no. I don't see anything climbably yellow. Well, this game doesn't have a lot of climbing, from what I recall. Oh, goodbye. From what I remember, there's a lot less climbing in Alan Wake than there is in Quantum Break and Control. I gotta remember not to aim, because aiming uses more battery. Oh, also, it's worth mentioning that you do not get XP from these fights or anything of value. So it is always safe to just run. Did you play this on a hard, Juno? Oh, I can just use the scroll wheel. That's good. I've heard this game controls like ass.
Just
No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, died in the tutorial? Died in the tutorial. Normal at least. Okay. Alright, I was gonna try to avoid those guys, but I don't think I really can. Look at this grass. Oh my god. The grass is fucked. Oh, it's because I have it on medium, I think.
You're dead. Just like
Alan. Nintendo Switch graphics. Yeah, that grass looks really bad. Hold on. Is there just an option in graphics for grass? Grass distance. Well, that's not really... It's probably... God ray quality. High. Backdrop quality. High. SSAO. Draw distance. Load distance. No. Anti-aliasing. No. It's probably just... No. Is it graphics quality? No, that changes everything. Medium. Okay, hold on. Let's say how the game looks on high. What? That can't be true. What? Hold on. Did that even save? What? What? That was high. It still looked bad. What? Oh well. I think my game's cooked. Either that or grass looked like this back in 2010. But yeah, it's always an option to just run from fucking fights.
I can keep this up forever.
In fact, it's probably better to just fucking run from fights. You can't really run from fights in Alan Wake 2 as effectively, unfortunately. Alan Wake 2 is much more of a survival horror than this one. I need that coffee thermos now. Oh dear, diner. 100, 1 out of 100 coffee thermoses picked up. Yeah, there's 100 collectible coffee thermoses in this game. 100% thermos speedrun. I don't think so. Oh, American Nightmare feels like a an action game for sure, more than horror. But yeah, this is like.
He's here. Alan, wake up.
Okay, we finished the tutorial.
Just another nightmare.
Hi, Alice.
Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Oh man, these graphics. They're beautiful. Everyone, welcome to Bright Falls. They did a very faithful job of recreating this town in Alan Wake 2, also. I gotta hand it to them.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest!
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying.
Us Pat!
Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Radio DJ.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself.
He looks like he does look like a Half-Life scientist.
I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us.
Be nice, Alan.
I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer?
Barry.
There yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you
Is
call
Barry
me if
his
there's a
husband?
problem,
Yeah, kind
okay?
of.
Okay. I'm just
This
looking
is
out
his
for you,
wife.
buddy. Talk to you later.
Lincoln.
I love you too, Barry.
See?
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
But yeah, this game is, look at that deer.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like...
Okay.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up.
Oh yeah,
in
but I was
2
saying this
minutes.
is
Sure.
a little Microsoft Sync. Jesus Christ.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I
This
love
is like
you
a
too. Go on.
Twin
I promise,
Peaks-esque
babe.
game. It's just confusing and weird and dark and strange and
I'd forgotten there were
kind of
still
silly.
places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear
And
Diner.
Rose is
I
here.
was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now.
There they are.
Coconut, number 6 in the
Love these guys.
I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
They had to delist this game from Steam because they lost the rights to Coconut. That's the
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both.
That's the first time I ever heard about this game, was people being like, they delisted Alan Wake.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
These guys are great.
It
This is
get stuck.
Thor and Odin, by the way, that's their
Give it a
names.
good solid whack. Now that's what I'm talking about, yes!
The Brothers
This
Coconut.
is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Look how happy he is. He's so happy. What you looking at?
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't
Stuckey,
wanna die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello?
Yes, Britt. Correct.
Mr. Stuckey?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Okie doke.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hungry.
I don't know if that's the original Lime in the Coconut or if they re-recorded it so they wouldn't have to pay licensing.
Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
They think my name is Tom.
The Andersons, they're, local
There you go.
musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Alright. Goodbye, Rose.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
There he is. I love that it's just a real-ass image of him.
Alice was outside. I didn't want to keep her waiting.
Hi, Alice. I made some new friends.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Oh, thanks! Hope I don't need those.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years.
It's got writer's block.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know.
Well, look at that grass load in. Oh, boy. Ah! But we're not even at a scary part of the game yet. Why would you do this? Grass distance. You know what? What happens if I just, like... Oh. What? Guys, I cannot modify the grass distance. I cannot change I can't change any of this. Maybe I have to change the custom. Okay, hold on. Okay, it locks everything when you have presets. That's dumb. Okay, let's put everything to high and see how bad it gets. If it looks bad, we'll just change everything. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anisotrophic filtering 16. Anti-aliasing 8. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good shit. Let's see what kind of frames we get with that. 2010.
Alice had a phobia.
Wowie.
The fear of darkness. I
It
wanted
looks
to make
the
sure
same.
we were inside
That's
with the lights
crazy.
on before sunset.
Why does the grass still look so... It looks so... What? Why does the grass look so bad? I have all the settings on high. I know some of it... Yeah, some of it looks okay. Like, these look fine. I think... It just doesn't... It didn't cut it out? That's odd. That's really weird. Hold on. Let's play like this? There's not going to be a choice. Oh, we're going to have to. Hold on. Alan Wake. 2010. Grass. Grass and plant textures, question mark? 4 years ago. 5 years ago. I guess it's a... Juno, are you still here? Because, like, there are 2 replies on this Reddit. And one of them just says, it's the oldest house, changing the landscape. And the dark place, rewriting reality. It's not very helpful. Oh, yeah, here we go. A Steam cardboard grass. I reinstalled and played Alan Wake on Steam yesterday. Today, when I arrived at the cottage, I noticed that the grass, not the bushes or the trees, only the grass, looked like printed on shaped cardboard. I don't think there's a way to fix this problem. It's just that the integrateds can't push that texture in time, so it doesn't bother to load it. Forget about them in play. Unbelievable. Okay. AMD. Okay. Okay, hold on. I might have a fix for this. All right, we made it to a checkpoint. I gotta exit the game. Hold on. Someone says I might have to force anti-aliasing in the NVIDIA control panel. Hold on. I will attempt to do this now. It's worth a shot. Let's see. Program settings. I'm looking for Alan Wake. There you are, Alan Wake. I had the same problem. What does this say? I had the same problem, and after some searching, I tried setting anti-aliasing to adaptive or higher as the advice I read suggested. It did the job for me. Okay. Hold on. Anti-aliasing mode. Global settings. Application controlled? Or enhance the application setting? Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. 8 times. Enhance the application setting. Okay. Apply. Okay. If this doesn't work, fuck it. We'll just play it with cardboard grass. But if it works, wonderful. Okay, thank you, Remedy. Very loud. Thank you. Okay, let's see.
Just Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know.
Hold on.
Okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness.
Hey!
I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Holy shit, he fixed it. Wow. Well, thanks to that Steam user. Yeah, I guess it was just a in graphics card control panel issue. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's great. I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way the game looked that bad. I was like N64 grass.
Come on.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Oh yeah, Alice has a major phobia of the dark, by the way.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
Who said that? Me? Is that me? I think I said that. Coffee thermos. Yoink. Bird. Smooth crow.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist is.
Uh-oh.
It was Alan Wake.
Thanks, Rose.
My favorite writer. I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM.
I really like Alan. Oh.
So much for keeping a low profile.
That's funny. All right.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. The cabin
Whoa!
from the 60s,
Whoa!
or even earlier.
Flashbang! Old woman flashbang! There was a scary old woman for a second. Hello? Scary. Scary. No. Yeah. Wants to see a 2-second video I found on Tumblr. I do, but I will not be able to click on it, unfortunately. So you'll have to describe it to me. Describe the video. Oh, the generator's out in the front. Huh? I was falling asleep.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Funny. Daffy Duck says hello to Grandma. And then she punches him in the stomach. Yep, that sounds about right. Thank you. That's a very funny video. I like the description. How do we get in here? Is there a door? Oh. Oh, is this a door? No. Where's the door? Alice, please. Is this the door? Alice, I can't tell what a door is. This game's from 2010. It looks like garbage. Is that a door?
An
There
old
we go.
generator had been connected to the power cable.
Oh yeah, it's got DBD fucking generator minigames. What Britt, was it the Looney Tunes show?
The lights are on.
Like the newer one?
I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Yeah, the newer one? Yeah, that show was great.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here.
Lola was
and
so
forget
fucking
about
good
my
in that
work.
show. I think she was voiced by... Was it Kristen Wiig? Did Kristen Wiig play Lola?
I thought we could be
I feel like that's right. It was great. Great show. Yeah, that era of
Alice?
Cartoon Network was
Honey?
very, very good. That was around the regular show time, and... Yeah, you would like her, Ryan. Listen! It's not even the bunny thing, it's just that Lola was very funny.
Upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Whoa!
I'm not the surprise.
Whoa! Whoa!
okay.
Can't show that on Twitch. Ah! Ah! My greatest fear!
Alice, what is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you
Damn,
past...
Alice, everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't.
Mean husband.
I needed some time alone to think things through.
Maybe he does deserve all the horrible things that happened to him, because he got mad at his wife one time.
Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark.
Britt, you're right, by the way. This game does look like it should have like 500 times facial animation video. Birds!
Alice, I'm coming!
Not so fast!
All right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Help me!
I'm coming!
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Here's where shit starts getting fucking confusing and proceeds to be fucking confusing for the rest of the series, by the way. So, strap in.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Ow.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either. The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Hope I don't run into any spookies.
Damn.
No, my Lincoln! I just paid off the lease.
Hello?
Ow.
Hello? Is someone there?
It was
The
pages
loose sheets of
of a
paper were
manuscript.
pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Find my 8 pages, Alan.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
He was awake. 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 Awake.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Anybody
Hello?
there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Please.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Nightfall.
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Pleased
to meet you.
Non-refundable reservation
Deposit required. Fair and square.
Square.
Squeer.
Carl Stuckey. Please
I do not have a flashlight. I do not have a gun. But I do have a manuscript page.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a
Dogs
shark
eat your
bite.
noodles.
I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer.
Coming.
Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Where is my flashlight? Alan.
You drive, you lose. Shit. It's the lady.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Convenient gun. Energizer? I think they took away a lot of the branding in the remake. Because I do not remember that blatant Energizer flashlight branding. Or Energizer batteries? What? What? Oh, that's absurd. Oh, that's absurd. Oh my God. Huh. Yeah, no, they definitely took that out of the remake.
Trying.
What is this?
It's
Oh,
the
ammo.
latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill with one
Hello?
stone. You can see the sights and
The Taken just blather.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I help you?
Hello?
Well. Huh?
This is bad.
Oh. Let's leave. Alan? Okay. Okay. House gone. House gone. It's been about a year since I played this, so I'm not gonna remember a lot of the story beats. But it's like we're experiencing it together. That's not true, Britt. You know that Alan Wake is a writer, and he steals coffee thermoses. That's true.
My head pounded with a concussion.
It's okay,
I never
Britt.
fired
It's
a
a
gun
very
outside
confusing
shooting
game.
range. And now I just
Unless
feel
you're
something.
Merm.
Or
Because
something.
apparently Merm knows
They were
everything or
bodies.
whatever.
They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
There's arrows pointing. But I don't know. Oh, over here. So there's secret caches you can find of helpful items. Such as flare gun.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Also, you can do this. And that deters enemies when you're fighting.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
Oh, it's duck season. And then the grandma punches him in the stomach. Oh, that was the wrong gun. Holy shit, I obliterated that guy. That was my one flare. Unbelievable. Jeez, the cinematics are fucking loud.
What the hell was that?
Something sounds spooky out here.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
But I'm going to. Coffee thermos. All the way out here? Bigfoot thermos, of course. All makes sense. Show me the champion of... No! Slid down the rock. At least the load times are fast. Yeah, I've seen the videos, Britt. They're very good.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I need that thermos again. Bigfoot's thermos. 100% thermos run. You have to get 100 to unlock the good ending. Where, at the end of this game, if you collect all the thermoses, there's a Jack Joyce cameo. And he says, I want you to join the Monarch, initiative.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Isn't Stucky the name of some, like, Marvel ship? Or, like... No, is Stucky the werewolf show? Captain America and his boy. And his boy. And his boy. Steve and Bucky. Oh, okay. I'll believe you. I know very little about Marvel. I never watched any Captain Americas. And I watched one Avengers movie. Marvel movies I have watched. Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3. Ant-Man. Oh, I died. Guardians 1. Guardians 2. Thor 1. Thor Ragnarok. Never saw Thor 2. That might be it. Oof. Oof. That might be... Oh, I watched Avengers 2. Ultron. The one nobody liked. That was like the last Marvel movie where I was like, oh yeah, this series is done for. I mean, I was wrong, obviously, because Infinity War was a thing. Why are we talking about Marvel now? I was just talking about which movies I've seen. No, I like Iron Man 3. I thought Iron Man 3 was solid. It was a lot better than 2. Iron Man 2 was pretty bad. I've watched it a lot, but that's because FX, when we had cable, they would show it every weekend. They had the rights to that movie, and oh boy, did they fucking show it. Iron Man 1's okay. I don't think I would ever rewatch any Marvel movies, like, for fun. I think we're past that point. I can't honestly think of any more Marvel movies I saw. Oh, Doctor Strange. I watched Doctor Strange, and I watched Black Panther, but I don't remember it at all. Taken.
They're taken.
Filled with darkness. Doctor Strange was odd. I remember it being odd. Oh, I watched a couple of the Spider-Mans. No. I watched one of the I watched Spider-Man, the one with Tom Holland, the first one, and then none of the rest of them. Not even the one where they got, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield back. Does it count if I watch the end credit scene for Doctor Strange 2? Does that count? I only watched it because Bruce Campbell was in it, and he did a funny Evil Dead gag. What about Venom? Venom is not part of the MCU, is it? I have watched Venom. But I didn't include it because I didn't think that counted. Yeah, Venom was good. I did not watch Venom 2. And I guess they're making a Venom 3. They are. Where do I go? How do I get past here? Am I crazy? Alan, can you jump over this? No? Maybe I shoot it? No. No. I'm missing something. He's missing critical information. But yeah, I think that's... I've watched a couple shows. I watched a few seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when it was still on the air.
The staircase was broken.
Oh.
I had to make my way up some other way.
And I watched WandaVision. And WandaVision was good. I think the first like 4 or so episodes of WandaVision were really good. And then the end of the show was kind of meh, but yeah, no, I think WandaVision was pretty solid in the beginning as a non. We were all watching it from a point of view of people who none of us watched Infinity War or Endgame. So we had no idea what was happening, like, canonically in the timeline. But it was fun. The mom from That 70s Show was there? She was? I do not remember that. Ah. Yeah, sorry we're talking about Marvel, but this game is a lot of walking around and Alan saying things sometimes. Mumbling to himself. I'll obviously shut up when a cutscene happens. Wake attacked by birds. Oh, right. So if you see a missing page that has, like, this little icon next to it, that can only be acquired in, like, really hard mode. Nightmare difficulty says down there. Find this page in nightmare difficulty mode.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Shotgun. But yeah, I think that's all the Marvel movies I've ever seen. I never saw Civil War, never saw Infinity War, never saw Endgame. Never saw the big ones. So I never really got sucked in. Ooh, coffee thermos. Find this page in sex mode. I will. Is it here? Oh, here we go. Right here. I mean, obviously I heard it was really good. I heard that was like the peak of like theater going in general. I think probably died after Infinity War. and Endgame. That was the last real moment anybody ever went to the theater in groups to go watch something that big. And probably will never be that big again because theaters are dying. Very sad. Oh, there's the building I was in when it got pushed off the fucking cliff. Yeah, let theaters die. I hated going to theaters. Before COVID, after COVID, didn't matter. It was just a stressful experience for me.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and...
It's just you're in like a cramped, dark area, and you're not supposed to get up.
It's like the forest is...
At home, you can pause the video.
As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I...
Toby dead?
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, you know, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's
Toby dead.
on the collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but...
Yeah, I never got around to watching Barbie yet. I heard it was good.
Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Toby dead.
You have a good night now.
The Toby killer. Lady Godwin got to him. Very sad. Let's see.
At first, I kept
Wake finds pages. Find my pages, Wake.
The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
By the way, some of the stuff in the manuscript won't really make sense because Alan wrote it. But he doesn't remember it.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the dark.
Thermos!
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no conscience. Monster Dog is...
I remember this dialogue because I had a hard time getting through this. Nope. Nope. Ah. This game got into Yuri. I have bad news. No. This game doesn't have any yaoi either. It's just got scary monsters. And super freaks. Super creeps or whatever this fucking Bowie song is. No Yuri, no yaoi. Only Taken. Fuck that up. Thermos. Oh, Alan. The Waker. Stop it!
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Matthew Peretta. What a great voice. Very, very pleasant voice. I am a fan. Come on, pick up. I don't want the revolver ammo. Pick up the battery. What are you doing? Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, I can't pick up the battery. Item limit reached. Okay. Oh, I already have 20 fucking batteries. Never mind. He needs to do audiobooks or something? Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd listen. I'd listen. Flare gun. Let's not have that equipped right now. Spooky. Brian, how's your battle pass? I'm level 105, believe it or not. I haven't played in a couple days, but yeah, I was fucking cruising. I was doing the dailies like every day. 77, I'm iffy about the season. Yeah, I mean, I really like the car aspect and like the car mechanics and running over cars is awesome. I love that. I think the battle pass is a little weak this time around. I do like the power armor. And the machinist, she's pretty sick, but other than that, you know. Really need that Back to the Future collab.
Science.
Oh, Night Springs!
It bestows immortality on those who advance
Here we go.
to elevate all of mankind.
Grab your popcorn, Night Springs!
Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that.
Yeah, a couple more, Brett.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun?
I love the dubbing.
Right? Please, stay calm.
My favorite part about this is that I think it's supposed to like take place in like
when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely
like
a dud.
with the voices that are dubbed over, it makes it seem like it's supposed to be the 50s.
And yet, I myself.
But like you can clearly see that it's not, and it's like filmed in 2010. Look at her hair.
Two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened.
I love the Night. I love the Night Springs videos. That's so funny.
Night Springs.
You could tell like a bunch of Remedy cast members just got together. Remedy crew members who worked on the game just got together and fucking filmed that in a day. All right, let's see.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office.
Tim Breaker is not in this game. It's his cousin, by the way. Very sad. We won't get to see Tim Breaker till Alan Wake 2.
Previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
What is the point of shutting this off? Whatever. I think this is the boss battle that I had a hard time with. I remember this. Yep, it is. I remember this dialogue. Because I remember turning off the sound when I was playing this because I was so pissed. I had such a hard time with this battle. Nice. Oh. Oh, what?
Has destroyed the red car! You should always leave the job.
Fuck. Stucky, stay right there. Wake. There we go. Wow, first try.
Stucky's body
much better than the first. I swear, the first time I played this game, it took me like 10 times to defeat him. Oh, thermos. I gotta look for more thermoses. I need my 100 thermoses to unlock the good ending. When Jack Joyce and Jesse Faden show up, and they're like, we'd like to invite you to the Quantum Break Control universe. We don't exist yet.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
My plan is tonight, I want to play long enough to raid Sangled. And Sang should be going live in about 30-ish minutes, so...
After the insanity
we'll
I
play
just
for
experienced
about
in the
30-ish
darkness,
more minutes.
The lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
I think I've seen that video, Kat. Sounds familiar.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing.
There he is.
Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Probably. 68th Annual Deer Fest, September 15th to the 18th. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, and surprise competitions. Live music for the children, Bucktooth Charlie afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic's amazing Phantasmagoria evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deer Fest parade. Hello?
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Help me. Help me, cop.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Uh-oh.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
But guys, there was no lake house. There was no attic. It was just a bird.
On Alan Wake.
Here we go.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare.
By the way, this was not released like
The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had
like one at a time. This was all released in one game, but like they did like an episodic thing because it's supposed to be like a TV show. It's cool. Oh, flashback. New York. New York.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
These
Hey,
pictures.
handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
Oh,
Guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
no facial
I'll put
hair.
it on.
Baby face. Scary. Give me that thermos. Turn around. Give me the thermos. Coffee.
Coffee's on.
Coffee.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Sex miracles?
These look really good.
That's me.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time.
What is
Oh, and
what?
speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Hold on.
Alan, please
There's a
check the
QR code. I
inbox.
need to take a picture of this
I'm
QR
right
code.
here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Alright, hold on. No. What is this QR code?
I really don't like this, Alan. Please
Shut up!
hurry!
Shut up! What does this say?
Alan! I really
Shush!
need those lights on!
What? Shut up. It says, huh. I scanned it, and it says, huh. Turns out this isn't too bad, even if you're not sitting on a couch when you play it. Who knew? Is that because I'm playing it on Steam?
Check the fuse box.
That's what it translated to.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Break.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Sexo. Meanwhile, in hell.
Mr. Wake, any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine.
Pretty bad.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain
Well,
gets
we're done
worse
here,
or
so-
you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
I hope
Doc
so.
Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
The characters in this game line up with Twin Peaks characters, like, to a T, by the way.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver.
Look at this.
Everything seems to be fine.
Have you seen this man? Knack for winning contests. Is that an Alan Wake contest winner?
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice
Cambridge
day
trip
now.
overdue. Haven't been in contact. These might be crew members. Surprised there's not a picture of Sam Lake on the wall. Sam Lake will be like, hello, it is me, Sam Lake. I am finished and the game is good.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Mr. Gwake?
Come
Alan
in, Mr.
Gwake?
Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh, thanks.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did
Yeah,
you
bro.
end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Huh?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Uh-oh.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National
Wade,
Park.
can I help
There's
you
a
with
spot called
anything?
Lover's Peak.
No.
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stuckey gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stuckey was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today.
Who's screaming?
Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stuckey. Chains out.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led
That's not
me here
Alan.
kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red.
I think that's
Slushy.
Alan Wake. I think that's Max Payne's voice actor who recently passed away.
City, becoming one with
Very
it.
sad.
I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
I'm missing pages. But they can only be in the... I can only go here, so they must be here. Alan's sleep. Where are the manuscript pages? Like, literally, I can only go here. Alan woke. Alan sleep. Alan eep.
I need
Eepy
some
Alan.
fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
Alan Groogy. Grooky. I don't see any more manuscript pages.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking.
Can I go out to play, Miss
Something caught her
Breaker,
eye.
please?
A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the lights on? Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Okay. Thank you. Very informative.
I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear who he is.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. but it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
He would be coming.
Where on your feet?
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Looking for those coffee thermoses. Oh, there's one.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I...
Just one more thing.
It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party. And
this town loves Deerfest. They fucking love Deerfest.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence.
I know, Alan.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
I'm listening to lore, Alan. Oh my god, he's so strong.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow...
Meeting a brownie, by the way.
It had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Where's my wife?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank
Barry!
God. Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go.
Barry moment.
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
I like Barry. Barry is not in Alan Wake 2, which is sad. That's not really a spoiler. He's not, like, dead or anything. It's just he's not in it. I don't know why. Kat said that people find him annoying, so he is alluded to, yeah.
Story from darkness shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it.
Alan Woke.
It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the
Oh,
damage
no.
the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its...
You haven't missed much.
The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice.
Alice has been kidnapped.
I'm Dr.
Supposedly.
Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Take it easy.
That I remembered. There's Barry.
Nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
It's weird. I have VSync on, but I'm still seeing screen tearing during some of the
He
cutscenes.
thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr.
Oh,
Wake!
hi, Rose.
Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Come on, Barry.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr.
Wow.
Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and more
Not very nice, Alan. What an
She
airhead.
even has a fan site dedicated to you.
The skeleton of a Colombian mammoth, the specimen estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Colombian mammoth became Washington State fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. What an airhead. Can't get over that. Why would he say that? It's mean. It's mean, Alan. That's a different Alan from...
Seriously, Al, what you were
2.
saying in the car? Just
He's
listen.
a little more... He's a little more
You
mean.
shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Do you understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Dog.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
Dog.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. You got lucky.
Dog.
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth
You
skeleton.
can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
Bye, Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you stay.
Oh, that generic dog
Can you
noise.
tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's work.
Hold on. Oh, shit. I forgot. Forgot that tab's out of it. I want to keep an eye on the Sangold stream. To know when we can raid. Sangold is live, but Sangold is still in the BRB. So we'll give it a couple more minutes.
Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went
shot a
into
kid.
thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled
Shut up, Barry.
sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Shut up, Barry.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
He's got COVID.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
All right, I think that's enough for tonight. Well, we finished up Quantum Break, and we have started Alan Wake. That rhymes. We will continue Alan Wake further. But for now, it's time to stop. Barry is going to die. Yep, Barry is going to die. You called it. You're so right. You're so correct. All right, Sengold is still not live. Well, Sengold is live, but in BRB. I'll wait till Sengold is back from BRB. Why don't we watch a funny video while we're waiting? Why don't we watch a funny video while we're waiting? Oh, I got a good one. Germa talked about watching this. Perfect. Here you go. Oh, it's still flipped.
That was entirely your fault.
It's still flipped. Germa said he watched this video for like 5 minutes and laughed hysterically the other day. He claims it just got recommended to him, but I don't believe him. I think he sought this out.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because he's a car crash freak.
How did you not see me?
I hope GTA 6 is good. It's probably going to be 200 gigabytes and $80 to buy.
I just hope that broke your goddamn neck.
Trevor is just yelling. This is in story mode, obviously. He's not sure what to do.
Fool, you're a blind fucking fool.
I wonder how good the AI is going to be in GTA 6. I wonder if it'll still be stupid like this. Only time will tell. Where is Sangold? Very sad. I want to wait till Sangold's back. Keep the car crashes on. I'm enjoying this. Okay.
You only have yourself to blame.
I like when the bikes get caught and the guy just goes flying. My favorite is when the cars land on their two wheels. Sometimes they'll just drive away, like that one there. Oh, he didn't even drive away. Sometimes they, like, actively, like, they just, like, flip back over. Like that one, the SUV, look. And he just drives away. Goodbye. Hi, Saria. We're just about to finish up. We're waiting for a friend of mine to, start their stream, and then we're gonna raid. It's funny, Saria, that you're here. I sent this to Cassie today, and I said Nils would love this video. And I said, but do not show it to him because there is profanity in it. But I said Nils would love this video. This is the kind of shit that I think Nils does all the time. Oh, another bike.
You blind piece of shit.
Oh, GTA 5. Oh. I hear Sangold. It's Sangold. Alright, we're gonna raid. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hold on.
It'll be better once it gets like nighttime and my skin is tentative.
Raid has been creative.
Hello, I'm Kirby.
Oh, creative. Raid has been created. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.